Welcome back to another riveting episode of Screen Seekers. My name's Jake, and over there is
Alex. I was going to say my name. I mean, why do I have to say my name?
Sounds so excited.
Why do I have to say my name?
So last time we went to Japan, but this episode we're back here. We're back to the normal, sort of normality of things, but
for now.
We're okay. Geez, sound like a threat. Today, we're doing something quite exciting, which I've kind of planned or wanted to do for a while. And I put my hands up, sort of stolen this from a podcast I have listened to, but they also stole it from someone else. So I think no one really knows the origins of this thing. It's just sort of,
That's fine. That's good.
it's a thing. So what we're going to do is I haven't really got a name for it, but I'm just going to call it the Screen Seekers Critic League.
Woo-woo.
So what is the Screen Seekers Critic League? Well, basically, it's where me and Alex go head to head on predicting the Metascore score for films.
Predicting the score.
Well, we're not predicting the exact score, but we hope that it's high.
Over 60%.
Okay, so the idea is that we each pick in 5 films that are going to be released in 2025, and the aim is for those 5 films to have a score that's over 60 on Metacritic. Each point over 60 gets you a point.
Ooh, okay.
Each point under 60 gets you minus a point.
Ooh.
If the film does not release this year, you get 0.
It's better than minus.
Okay, it's better than minus. The film must say there's some rules. Must release in cinemas. I don't know if I'll hold us to that, but I think that's kind of a good thing, just because there are so many Netflix films and things that will come out of nowhere that you just don't know they exist.
Yeah, it's a good start.
They must release in 2025, and I'm going to be a bit generous and say if they release in US cinemas in 2025, it still counts. So if they don't get to the UK by January,
oh right, yeah,
I will
okay,
allow
okay,
that.
yeah,
I think.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Also, films that we select cannot already have a score for any reason. If they're on Metacritic, can't already. If it's been at a festival and it's got a score, obviously you can't do it because it's already got it. And we will revisit. What you seem confused?
Well, wouldn't they have all been like at festivals and stuff?
Well, sometimes there'll be like early previews of films. And sometimes, for some reason, there will be enough reviews online for it to have a Metacritic score, even though they don't come to the cinema for like ages.
Okay. Well,
it's rare.
I just assume mine don't.
Yeah, no, that's fair. In June, so halfway through the year, we will return and we'll get to add 2 more to our list.
Okay.
So we got 5 today, and we're going to add 2 more in June. And then in December, we'll do the results. And I'll think of some sort of reward or penalty for the winner and loser.
Yes.
So does that all make sense?
Yeah. Our reward is to make a film, and the loser also has to make a film.
Oh, that's a bit.
But together.
It's a bit lame, really. But yeah. So that's sort of the little. It's just a fun little thing to do. I was going to do Rotten Tomatoes, but I think Metacritic is much harsher, so it makes it a bit more interesting.
Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes they're usually a bit sort of safer.
Oh right. Okay. Metacritic. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna flip the puzzle piece to decide
yeah.
who's going first.
Puzzle piece.
And obviously, it goes without saying, if someone's picked that film, you can't pick it. I mean,
yeah,
that should be obvious.
I'm kind of screwed.
So here we go. Which side do you want? Do you want picture side or non-picture side?
I'll go picture side because I'm colourful and bright, and so I've
It is non-picture side.
Non-picture. I knew I was going to lose. God damn it!
So I get to go first. Ooh.
Always going for the bright side.
And also, you gotta think with this, right? Like, there are some films out this year which I'm excited for. Are they gonna get me points? That's another thing. Do I need to pick films that I know will review well?
But they might not.
Yeah.
Like, you might be like, oh my god, that's gonna do well. But it's like
my first one.
What are you going for?
And also, you gotta think like, what are you gonna pick?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know these films? I'm gonna go with Mission Impossible. That's my first one. I'm gonna go Mission Impossible. Final Reckoning.
Why is he going for the ones that he knows that I know exist? He knows I have to do research now.
Because The last one, Dead Reckoning, and Fallout both had really good scores.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that this one, unless somehow there's a disaster, will get arguably, hopefully, a better score. I'm predicting on Metacritic a strong
At least 80.
mid 80s.
Yeah, at least.
I'm gonna go for a mid 80s on
Because
that
last
one.
one, wait, did you say it was 96? Last one or something like that?
Oh, on Rotten Tomatoes it was, but I don't know about Metacritic. I will look it up right now. Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. Like why? I thought you were gonna go something like. Like
on
a Nora
on
of this year.
Metacritic it has an 81.
Yeah.
I really hope that this one is slightly higher, and I think it will be because it's the last one.
Yeah.
It's the last one. So
Well, yeah.
over to you.
That was me. Okay, I'm
Mis-
gonna just
I got a little spreadsheet, by the way. I'm filling in just so we
something
can-
that I think might do well. To be fair, I'm just saying the films don't look that good this year for me.
Yeah, it's
well,
not,
not
it's
not
amazing,
that they
really.
don't look good. They might be like excellent films. Just I don't know like what they are.
It's looking a bit barren at the moment. Honestly, I would say.
Mission Impossible was one of them on my list, but not the top because I've
Oh.
got Mickey
Oh,
17.
you bastard! That was gonna be my next one.
Oh, you should have got it first. Jun Boon Hoon, Boon Jul who, the Parasite guy.
Yep.
His new film about Robert Pattinson on like ice planet or something, and it's basically Moon but on an ice planet, I guess, because he's like a clone. But you know that from the start because it's on the synopsis. I
Yeah.
think. Don't know what he's doing there, but he's like human survival, I guess.
Do you know what Parasite got on? Oh shit! On Metacritic,
Probably like 94, 95,
97.
97. I was gonna say 97,
Now-
but I was like, ooh.
I think it'll do well, but I'm a bit worried that it's had such a big delay. That's my only. It was meant to be out last February,
Isn't that a good thing though?
hopefully, but well, hopefully,
It's like,
for,
it's not good enough. We got
hopefully for us as film lovers, but hopefully not for someone like me that wants to win this little competition that we're doing. Okay, Mickey 17 is a really good one though.
Yep.
Okay, there's a few on here which I don't. I'm gonna just go for it because I don't. Again, we've literally seen nothing from this film, but he's reliable. I'm gonna go with Frankenstein, by Guillermo del Toro.
Okay.
I really hope it releases this year. Yeah, he's been working on his own Frankenstein. He usually makes pretty good films. I'm gonna check what Pinocchio is on right now.
Is that his next film after Pinocchio?
Yep. It is on. No, that's the original. I got excited then because I had a 99. Okay, 79.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'd be happy if it hit 80. And it's been a passion project for him, so hopefully it'll be good. Over
Cool.
to you.
Oh, it's me.
Over to you.
Okay, I'm gonna.
What's he gonna say?
So, obviously, I was just looking through lists this morning because I had no idea what's coming out.
Yeah.
One, like I mean, it should like, it has potential. I mean, it's like gonna be a hit or miss, but I can see it being like a whoa
Okay.
film, I guess, or like a ooh film. I don't see it being either one. I'm either losing loads of points or I'm gonna get lots of points. It's Michael, the Michael Jackson film.
Okay.
I assume it's by the Bohemian Rhapsody people because they do the same stuff, like kind of thing. It might not be. It might not be. But that was a big film, and I know.
don't know, to be honest with you, but that's an interesting
But
choice. I think you're bang on the money though. It's going to be an ooh or a,
Yeah, it's either gonna be like a 90, like 5, or like 40%. It's gonna be a hit or miss.
yeah. I'm trying to think who's is it? Is it
I would assume it's the same people who did Bohemian Rhapsody,
it's
because
Anton.
like the people who do like biopics like do the same ones. It's by the same people and stuff.
It's kind of a weird one, isn't it? It's kind of a controversial one, isn't it? This one. Anton. I can't pronounce his surname.
Yeah, I thought that looked good. Well, like I thought it might do well. Might get me some pointy points.
Biopic is kind of, it can be a good shout, can't it? Like
Yeah.
there's not I think there's more good ones than bad ones. I want to say, but I might be wrong there. But like we've had, well, in the last week or so, we've had Better Man, the Robbie Williams biopic,
yeah.
and the Complete Unknown, which have both got pretty good scores on Metacritic.
Wait, is it
so...
Complete Unknown out?
Not in the UK yet, but in the US it has been. Yes. Interesting. It looks like your team is just like forming like a band. You've got Mickey and Michael so far. Right. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? I got a couple here.
Two ones I haven't heard of.
One of them has actually only got a title yet, but it's meant to come out this year. I want points.
How would you declare that?
It's coming out though.
Wait,
we just don't know the title.
It's just this untitled film. Oh wait, that film got 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. It's that one.
No, it's a director. So it's not like just untitled film.
Yeah, what if he brought up two films?
There's no way he is though. I will double check.
But it is coming. Are you sure? What if it's delayed though? Especially if it hasn't got a title.
It's scheduled to release August 8th, 2025. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go with the.
Do you get deducted points if it gets delayed till 2026? That's possible.
I don't get any points. If any film that we choose releases in 2026 for any reason, I get 0 points.
Okay, that's. I guess that's good enough for me. I want deductions.
I'm gonna go with the as yet untitled next Paul Thomas Anderson film.
Wait, the guy who did Resident Evil?
No, that's the wrong Paul Anderson. This is Paul Thomas Anderson who did There Will Be Blood and Phantom Thread and other films. What was his last one? Licorice Pizza. He makes pretty people love his films.
Weird one.
I'm not a massive fan of him, but this one has Leo in it. So it has Leo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, like other people. It's the biggest budget he's ever had, and it's kind of like his big epic. So
should be good.
I'm gonna put that on there because I think that will be. He always makes, solid films. So that's my choice. Don't know what it's gonna be called, but it's meant to be released. So I'm hoping that it does. Over to you, sir.
Cool. I'm just gonna quickly check.
Yeah, no worries.
Wait, can I quickly check that? Because I'll say it whatever, but I just kind of want a peace of mind that it's coming out this year.
Yeah, but if you say it and then you don't go with it, I might just take it if I don't know what. What?
But wait, no, because I'll say it whatever. Because this is kind of cheating, isn't it?
Well, you can look up if it's coming out.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Cheating. I'm pretty sure it's coming out. Yeah. Because it was on the list anyway. But it seems like one that isn't coming out for a while, but 28 years later.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know about the like scores or anything, but I mean, it has potential, and I like the originals, and maybe I shouldn't have said that one actually yet, because that's gonna be quite low actually. Thinking about it,
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know. To be fair, it's because films are actually like you get good films now, like films and TVs like over the last 10 or so years has been really good, hasn't it? It's had a boom.
Yeah. Do you want to know what 28 Days is on?
Yeah, sure.
73.
That's not bad. Because there's potential because it's been so long.
Yeah.
That they've been working on like making it really good.
Danny Boyle hasn't had a hit in a while, but I think this is the perfect time for him to have one.
Yeah.
I think it looks really it's going full on horror, this one. I think, even though that sounds silly to say, like he hasn't. It seems more visceral than the original, and I think that'll help it. It seems more like it's just going for it.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
The first of a trilogy, as well. He's not directing the second one. He's directing the third one.
What? Wait, what?
It's a trilogy. 28 days later. 28 weeks later. Sorry. 20.
Wait, 28 years later.
20 years later. It's the start of a trilogy. Yeah.
Oh no! I mean that's good, but it's like so.
And Cillian Murphy's not in the first one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but he's in the
which I
others.
read. I yeah, I assume so. He's on. He's yeah, he's in it. Somewhere.
But
Maybe a prequel, maybe I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's good that we're getting more. But it's like, what does that do for the? So it's going to be a pentalogy.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But 20. Yeah, but this I assume this new trilogy will be connected narratively. I assume.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whereas the first two didn't.
Yeah.
No, I really hope it's good. I really do hope that it's as gnarly and visceral as they're making out it to be. It was shot obviously on iPhone and like it feels like Danny Boyle is going back to kind of what he was, arguably his big hit. So
Yeah, I hope so.
Hope it works out. Two more picks, damn, and I've got so many to choose from. But what's gonna score good? Do I go with that or do I go with that? I've got a couple of similar films, but I just don't know which one. I'm going to go with Wildwood. Wildwood is the next stop motion film from Lakia Studio, who did Coraline and Kubo and things like that. Stop motion company. Wildwood is I think the longest a film has been in development from them. It's been a long time since the last one, and it wasn't that good. Missing Link was the last one they did. It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
This one is the same director as Kubo. I think it'll be a return to form. I'm gonna go with Wildwood.
Nice.
Yeah, I hope it's good because they make good films, but they very rarely make like really great ones, and I think this will be a big one. So I hope it bloody is anyway.
Just give me a second.
You doing research?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna go with it, I guess. Well, no. That was just like my second one, my next one.
Yeah.
So this one, I'm gonna go with Avatar, Fire and Water,
Ooh,
Fire and Ash.
Interesting.
Because I don't like. I don't know what the Metacritic score is, but those films are actually really good. I wasn't a fan until I watched them. I was like, oh.
You weren't a fan until you watched them?
I was like, oh yeah, no, Avatar's lame.
Oh, okay, you're one of those Avatar haters. There's a lot of them out there, don't worry.
But I think I was like in February or something.
Oh, so semi-recently.
Or was it like a year February ago, like 2 years ago? Might have been. But I watched them like back to back, like one day and then the next day or whatever.
It's like 6 hours.
It was so good.
I want to watch the second one. Okay.
I don't know what the Metacritic score is, but
second one has 67.
I don't know. Pointies.
I think that.
What did the first one get?
I want to watch Way of the Water again because I've only seen it once and that was in 3D and I wasn't a fan.
I think I've only seen it once.
I'd like to watch it in a normal sort of situation. No, I don't want the game. I want the goddamn film. 83. My biggest problem, and maybe the critics was as well, with Avatar 2 is it felt so similar to 1.
That's a lame reason, though, especially if
So
it's a good film.
I think that this third one will be different enough to maybe boost that score up.
Hopefully.
I think. It will obviously look just as good. Like, it's going to look great. It's going to sound great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my...
It seems crazy how it's out already, but it has been, like, a while. It's really weird. That don't... To me, Avatar 2 feels quite recent, but...
Oh, not to me. Oh, it feels like ages ago.
3 years ago. Well, it'd be 3 years ago this December. Which I know is
no.
It's 2022. Avatar 2 is 2022.
No.
What do you mean no? It is.
3 years? Oh no. No. That's a long time.
Is it linked with a memory? Is this a trauma?
Not directly, but I have lots of trauma.
Right.
In 2022 and onwards.
Yeah. Right, my last one. I got a couple of choices, and I guess afterwards I'll go through some of mine that I didn't pick.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna go with The Running Man.
Cool.
So this is the remake
of Marathon Man?
Of The Running Man. Of not Marathon Man.
Okay.
It's a remake of the 1987 film. and you're like, Jake, why would you pick that?
97 film.
It's 1987, Running Man with Arnie, old
Yeah.
Arnie.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen it, but you know, Jake, why have you picked a remake of a 1987 film? It's Edgar Wright, so I'm hoping that Edgar Wright will make another banger. His last film was Last Night in Soho, which was fucking ages ago. Again, this film's been in development for a long time. I have faith that he'll do another.
What was
good...
Last Night in Soho score?
Oh, it's not very high. I can tell you that much. I
So
want
you're taking a risk.
Yeah, a little bit, but I think in a way it's more. Even though I won't get as many points, it's kind of like it's certain that it will be good. I think anyway. That's my thinking of it.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. I want to say it has like a 70 something. Let's have a look. It has a
50.
Oh shit. Okay, that's not good. 65. I thought it'd be like a 71.
Hey,
but...
I've got some 75s in my list.
all right.
Well, past
But yeah, I think it's Glenn Powell. I think is playing the lead.
Of course. Is it Sydney Sweeney again?
It might be, but yeah, it's
Glenn
Edgar
Powell.
Wright's like next. It's
He
again
had like 8 films like last year or something.
Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
He was like he was. I didn't know who the hell he was, and he was just like Glenn Powell.
So
Glenn
he's
Powell.
like boom.
Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney.
So if
Sydney
you like
Sweeney.
Glenn Powell, I guess you're in luck.
Yeah,
because
yes.
he's everywhere. Right. Anyway, what is your last pick?
I'm gonna go safe. I think. I mean, I think the fans will like it. Because apparently they did. Because I haven't seen this film. I haven't seen the stage play. That'll give you a hint. Wicked 2.
Wicked
I'm
2.
gonna go.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that'll be a safe one to
What's it actually called?
Oh,
It's Wicked.
like
for
fantasy and
Full
good,
Good or something, is it? Or
fantasy and good. Also, I'm just gonna say it's fantasy. And
I think
good.
it's Full Good. Or
fantasy and good. Yeah, it's full good.
is it? It was never going to be fantasy.
No, because it's musical fantasy underneath. I was like mixing the two. Fantasy. Good.
Interesting.
I mean,
Let's have a look at the Metacritic.
I
for
trust the
Wicked.
Wicked fans and the Wicked crew and the Wicked films.
I
win me this.
I have no idea about the stage play. I don't know if the second half. Okay, Wicked 1 has 73. I don't know if the stage play, like the second half, is more beloved than the first. I don't know. So
Is that a thing? I prefer the second half of the play to the first, rather than the whole play.
I mean, without spoiling it, the end of like the first half is quite a change. So it's like, well,
change.
like it feels.
Oh yeah, 'cause you've seen it, haven't you?
Yeah, because at the end of part 1, it's like, okay, well, you can kind of see where it's going to go to part 2.
Yeah.
Like it does at least feel like it works in a way as like a part 1, part 2. Okay, cool. So just to summarize, on Team Alex's list we have Mickey 17, Michael, 28 Years Later, Avatar: Fire and Ash, and Wicked for Good. And on Team Jake's list we have Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning, Frankenstein, the untitled Paul Thomas Anderson film, Wildwood, and The Running Man.
Also to note, I would have said Mission Impossible because that was the only one on my list that's on Jake's list. So if I do lose, I will be like, would I have won with Mission Impossible? And it would probably be yes.
So is there no others you had like
I had one called I'm Still Here because it looked like I was
like
just
an
looking
indie
for it. I
sort
was
of-
like, oh, it looks like it's going to be like an A24 kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And like kind of like a good one, but I was like, nah, I don't know what anything about this. It could be shit.
I had
Don't know why.
Zootopia 2.
That's coming out in 2025.
Yep.
Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you say
I
Zoopoo?
I don't think so.
Zootopia?
In a way, maybe I don't know why you try to say that. I may have
Why did I say
I
that?
should have picked it maybe instead of The Running Man, but hey-o. I also had Elio, which is Pixar's next film.
That ain't coming out. We've had the poster up for like
I think it will be out,
3
but
years.
I don't know if it'd be good. Pixar, I don't know.
Edo is not coming out. It's failed.
And then of course, if I didn't
Me.
pick any superhero films, but we've got Superman.
Yeah, Superman.
That'll probably review quite well, and we've got Fantastic Four, which I think will be good. I'm not certain. I'm more certain that Superman will be good than Fantastic Four. So,
Yeah.
but
Fantastic Four will be better than the last one though.
Christ, I hope so. Otherwise, there's going to be tears.
Wait, what was it that 10 years ago? Must have been.
2014, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, that's a long time.
We went to the cinema, do you remember?
Yeah. That's why I brought it up.
It was dreadful. Okay, cool. So yeah, like I said at the beginning, we're gonna return here in mid-year, and we're gonna see if any of our films obviously came out. We can read what happened to them, the score. We'll sort of catch up then. At some point.
Out of interest, how many are actually coming out before?
Well, I know obviously Mickey 17 is.
Yeah, that is it.
28 years later, maybe.
I think it's June 30th.
Mission Impossible around that time as well. And then none of mine and none of yours, yeah. So it'd be like 3 possibly. But like I said, we will also get to pick 2 more.
Nice.
And I'm thinking of maybe adding in a spicy sort of
meatball.
Yeah, maybe. A spicy sort of mod, something like interesting that will shake it up a bit. I think that would be
an earthquake.
That'd be interesting.
Coming your way.
Oh yeah, I've actually just thought of an idea just then.
What?
You have to wait till June to find out.
No, I don't.
You do.
If I do, I'm just blocking you.
I mean, maybe I'll just tell you, but after the pod. But for our listeners, you have to wait.
Listeners, you're going to be on the edge of your ears.
Check up halfway through the year or whenever, and then we're hopefully if this Screen Seekers is still going, by the end of the year, we shall find out who won. Woo! So there you go. Thank you everyone for listening. If you want to join in. I don't know how you would, but maybe you can think of a way to join in.
Comment down below your list of 5
Yeah,
films
what you
that
think will be the best, or if you disagree with
and
any
if
that
you
we've
beat
done,
us, then you get to replace us.
Yeah.
Legacy.
Oh, I've actually thought of another just thing then on top of my head to add to this even more. It's crazy what you can do when you don't properly prepare. So yeah, until next time. Thank you all for listening, and make sure you screen those seekers. Oh, and also before we go,
Sayonara.
Whoa, not sayonara yet.
Oh.
If you're waiting on our returning segments and our returning parts, if you're waiting for certain things that we did last year, then yes, they have not gone away.
Have they not?
We tell them that, and then we sort of we'll see what happens. Want to make sure they're back in the next episode. On the next episode, we'll actually be going through our favourite things of 2024, so make sure you tune in to that.
Yeah.
Adios, amigos.
Once we find them. Sayonara.